Wow.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I've got my main computer here, my laptop sitting there. I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Okay. Yeah, you said you were not able to create the DVD.
Right.
But you created the USB. You copied the.
I have a data stick and there were when I went to the site, there seemed to be two things to download, and I wasn't sure which one, so I downloaded them both.
Which what two things?
Just a second, I'll tell you.
Yeah. And just as a matter of, I'm recording this so that you can go through this if there is a need later on.
Good idea. Very good idea. Okay, so let me just go to here.
I do. Yeah.
One of those files was very big. Yeah. Okay.
Around 1 some gigabytes?
Kilobytes, 1.6 kilobytes. KB.
1.6 KB. 1.6 KB is really small. Must be.
Well, 1.6 thousand KB.
Yeah, that is 1.6 GB. Yeah.
Oh. Well, it was called, now just here's two. There were two things. One of them was called, let's see, it had all the same, they were both the same, except that one ended in AMD 6.4. Well, why don't I just show you? God, what am I doing?
Screen share, yeah. Okay.
So this was the bigger one, and then there was this torrent.
Okay. Torrent is not going to be useful for you. It's the first one, which is as it says there, type. Under type it says disk image file.
Yes.
So I think your Windows browser is actually hiding the file extension of the file.
Oh.
I think it should be .iso.
Okay. Well, and
okay.
just
then what did you do? Did you copy that into your
onto a disk or onto a
USB stick?
Yeah.
Actually, if you what happens if you double click that first file, big file? Oh, okay, it is showing you the contents of that file, which isn't useful. Can you go back? Is there a... Oh.
Where did it go?
Must be under downloads.
There it is. So I was quite surprised. Like, I haven't used a DVD for a long time. So I had to do a little research on how, what to do with a DVD. And so I put the DVD in, and for the most part, it took forever for the system to.
That actually suggests there is some problem with your Windows PC, or yeah.
Well, but the same thing happened when I tried to do it on the laptop.
Yeah. Okay. There may be some. Yeah. Microsoft is trying to fix that. Yeah, I remember now. Microsoft is trying to fix that. There is a problem reported with all the Intel chips. There is a security bug which was reported, and everyone has been trying to fix it. And I did read something about Microsoft rushing some bug fixes and that creating some more problems. So,
well, here's what happened. I would put the disk in, and then it would just
you're still,
and then what it wanted to do was format the disk, and then it would get hung up on the formatting of the disk, and I couldn't go any further. And it happened on both computers. So.
Okay, you're still doing a screen share, but yeah.
Right.
Wait a minute. There at the bottom of the screen, I do see something which says DVD Ubuntu something. Screen share again. It always happens that, yeah, at the bottom there is Google Drive file stream. Further to the left, your left, yeah, down. The one below that, DVD drive. What is that? Scroll further down and let's.
I have no idea what that is.
Right click on that. Will it show you? Pin to start. Open, expand, eject. What happens if you say eject? Huh. Anything has happened? Has the drive?
It disappeared.
Oh, nothing else. Oh.
Nothing else. I may have taken the I don't know. I mean, I was messing around so much trying to figure out how to do something with that stupid DVD that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to find out where your DVD drive is. You're showing me the file manager there, and where's your DVD drive?
Let's go back. It was this one.
Oh, D drive. Okay.
Yeah. But there's nothing. There's nothing in there right now.
Yeah, if you go back to downloads. And let's see that file again. On that file, the big file, do a right click, burn disk image. What happens when you do that? No? Anything happening? Any others? other screen popping up. If you minimize or move this window.
Oh, there.
Okay. Now, if you put a blank DVD, which can be burned into the DVD drive, it should and then if you put the disk in and then hit the burn button, it should create the DVD.
Where's the button? There it is.
Anything happening on that drive?
Well, I can see it. I can hear it starting to turn, and I can see the little light flickering.
Okay. So probably it is doing something. Yeah, I see a little green.
Yeah.
Progress bar. So
it never occurred to me to right click on that file and find that. It just never occurred to me. I just put the file. I just put the disk in, and the system wanted to format it. And it just turned over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
and I got nowhere with it.
Yeah, you're putting a DVD R disc or DVD RW disc?
Oh, I can't remember what these are now because haven't used them for so long. What is it?
Probably, yeah. You can't take it out now. Let's.
Oh wait, I have some others here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got these are some discs that I had used and then cleaned them up. So.
No, it means probably it's a DVD RW, in which case it does make sense to format it or not, or all that, yes. But what we are doing now should work. Let's hope it does.
Okay.
It is progressing slowly, but
yeah,
surely.
Well, we had a late choir night last night, so I slept in this morning.
Oh, late, as in how late?
Well, the choir runs from 7:30 to 9:30, but then my tenor group, we usually go to the pub for a beer afterwards.
Oh.
So it was, I don't know, 11:30 by the time I got home, and then, so it was late. Later than usual for me. Our choir had a break. So it's kind of, what, 3 or 4 weeks since we'd gotten together. So, yeah.
What do you mean by break? I mean, you mean?
Oh, well, the choir runs the session runs every week. But they took a break over Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. So. When we're heavy into preparation for our performance, which is the first weekend in February.
Oh, okay.
So heavy duty work to do now. I should I would think that between now and then we'll all be going to 3 sessions a week.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of work near the end. but it's fun.
Yeah. For the problems that you're facing, I do think there is something wrong with the system. That I hope it is nothing to do with the net neutrality thing. Hopefully not.
Oh,
that is one thing which a lot of people have not really understood, and they say that why should there be net neutrality and all that, and they of course they do have some argument. They do have a couple of points, in the sense, now you are regulating the internet in a way so that you can't differentiate your service from someone else. That's the present situation. If you are a internet service provider,
yeah.
You can't differentiate your service from someone else. So it's neutral. That's what the neutrality is. But
yeah.
But when you think of it, for example, now there is a fight going on between Amazon and Google. I don't know whether you are aware of that.
Yes.
Amazon has been saying that we are not going to. I mean, not saying, actually, they're actually doing. They stopped selling the Google Chrome, what's it called? That dongle, the one you fix onto the TV and.
Oh, the Chromecast.
Chromecast, yes.
Yeah.
And several other Google products. Amazon said it competes with our Amazon Fire thing.
Oh, and Alexa.
Yeah,
Amazon
and
Alexa thing, yeah.
And so they stopped selling them.
Wow,
and
that's where I bought mine.
And the biggest draw for the viewers or the users of the Amazon Fire is actually YouTube. And YouTube is owned by Google, and they're saying, okay, you're selling your products for people to see YouTube things, but you're preventing us from selling our stuff.
Oh.
So Google says this is not fair, and more than that, Amazon also tried to stop. Yeah, Amazon has that Amazon Prime videos.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So they're trying to, yeah.
And that they are trying to prevent Chromecast from working with Amazon Prime. So that fight is going on. My point is the net neutrality. This net neutrality can come in the sense, now we are already seeing Amazon and Google trying to split the market. People who buy Amazon products won't be able to see YouTube. People who use Google products won't be able to see Prime. Then who is the loser? Users will be the losers. So,
yeah. Well, and I mean, is that much different from the Microsoft Apple?
Yeah, but exactly. But the problem with this is it's more widespread. It's not just net neutrality problem will be like, for example, if my ISP, whoever is providing my internet service, service has a tie-up with, say, YouTube.
Yeah.
And if your service provider has a tie-up with Amazon Prime,
yeah,
then we won't be able to talk to each other. As simple as that.
Well, and then the other thing that we're hearing over here is the big guys that provide, for instance, the company I connect to is called Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
And they have I have the internet connection through Shaw, but
Mm-hmm.
also the TV. And so now what they're saying is a lot of these companies are going to be able to control what you get, what you're able to access.
Yeah. That's the big problem. Okay. Yeah. As we have been talking, your disk seems to be
the disc popped out.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, you can close that. Yeah, and you can, I think, stop screen sharing. And if you now, yeah, can you show me the other side of the disk? Do you see it? It's actually, yeah, I think it is burnt. I can see a slight change in,
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you now
turn on your laptop, it says he.
put the disk in, and then.
Oh, wait a minute! I should have put it in first before I turned it on.
Yeah, generally laptop won't allow you to pull the.
Oh no, that's right. You cannot open the thing without turning it on.
Yeah.
I discovered that yesterday.
Yeah. Now let's try putting the disk in and see if you can boot with the disk.
So does that mean like it's booted? So when I put this in, what's going to happen?
Oh, it's already booted, is it? Can you show me the laptop? Oh, it's already booted.
Yeah. I had to boot in order to be able to open the disk drive.
Yeah. Have you? If you have put the disk drive. Oh, it's I think trying to say something, or I heard a.
Just a minute now. Can I point this in the right?
No, it's okay. Yeah. Now, if you try to reboot the laptop.
Okay.
Shut down and.
Oh. Oop.
Hopefully it gives you an option to boot from the DVD.
Well, when I'll just have to reboot first.
Mm-hmm. When you try to when you actually try to reboot, it should give you an option to say whether you want to boot from the DVD or.
It's just saying restarting right now.
Oh, okay. Keep an eye on that.
Getting Windows ready. Don't turn off your computer. Oh, God, there goes another Windows update. That's right. Yesterday when I was working on it, it said it wanted to, and I said, do it tomorrow.
uh, yeah, that's one problem I have seen with most of Microsoft products. They tend to assume that the user is not very intelligent, not very clever, not very computer literate, and can't the user can't really make a informed decision as
Decision.
to,
Yeah, I know.
and they think that they have to take control and do everything. And
So
sadly, in some cases, that is actually true. That is.
yeah, I know. I know. I mean, my husband is so uncomputer literate. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's taken me how many years to get to even get him to the point where he can figure out how to turn on Google Hangouts.
Mm.
But then when we're talking, he can never figure out where to turn on his mic. I mean,
Mm.
he's that computer illiterate. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I was going to tell you a few things that I've noticed within my system recently.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my system is I mean, I have lots of RAM and lots of there's it's but what I did was I decided to do that backup and sync from Google so that I can have
Mm-hmm.
the Google Drive on my desktop, and that thing gets in the way all the time. So I've
Mm-hmm.
learned how to pause that, turn that off.
Mm-hmm.
But all these other updates that happen, there doesn't seem to be any way. I haven't
Control
found
them.
any way anyway to I mean, I leave my computer on at night.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why those things couldn't happen at night, but there doesn't seem to be any way.
Oh, there is a funny, if not very intelligent thing on part of Microsoft. Um, just as you are finding now on the laptop, they seem to apply all those updates and things only when you shut down.
Yes.
So if you don't shut down at all, then they don't get applied at all.
I know. And
So, okay, what's happening with the laptop then? Is it saying?
it's now saying restarting. Oh,
Hmm.
the screen just went black.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. To interrupt normal startup, press the blue button.
Yes, please.
Where is the blue button?
Oh, blue button.
Oh, here, what's this down below? Oh,
By the way, yeah, by the way, I didn't see whether the what make was the laptop.
it's an a ThinkPad, and it says Lenovo Enhanced.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm seeing TPM error occurred attempting to read a PCR value. Now, what else has happened? That's been there. That's there. Now there's another error. Oh, wait. Now here I'm seeing the Ubuntu logo on the screen.
Oh, okay. Can you show me the screen? Laptop. Okay. That yeah. It seems to be booting from the
Yeah, I can hear
DVD.
it. I can hear
Yeah,
it happening.
it is booting from the DVD, which is good.
Okay.
I think it's booting into a live image, which is, yeah. Mm, live image is one which actually you can use the laptop as a Ubuntu laptop, but it will be very slow because it's doing everything on the DVD drive.
Oh.
So it will be very slow, but then it gives you a taste of, I mean, kind of the interface that you have to
Yeah.
deal with,
Yeah.
and things like that. What I would say it won't be all that, it will not be all that entirely different, because it is going to be a graphical user interface anyway. So
I don't know what you mean by a graphical user interface. What does that mean?
that's what Windows is. You have a screen, you have lots of icons and menus
Yeah.
and so on,
Yeah.
and you click on them, and things, I mean, applications will start up, and things will
Oh,
happen.
so I don't need to use any code, in other words. I
Yeah,
just have a picture to click on. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's the same thing. Most of the time, but sometimes you would need to key in a few things, by type in, um, which is because it's a Ubuntu is not a platform which is tied down. It's open, it's being
Yeah.
developed, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
changing.
Yeah.
So
So
many times,
what happens with updates and things like that?
updates is, usually when you're connected to the network, it downloads the updates, and
Okay.
it's not all that different from what Windows does um, in terms of user friendliness, or in terms of updates and things. The major difference is it won't be looking for your license key,
Yeah.
or have you paid,
Right. Right.
because it's all free. So
Yeah. Yeah. Open source.
yeah, I think I still hear the
It's still going.
ah. Hmm. That is a bit concerning,
Concern.
in the sense it's taking slightly longer than what it should.
Well, there were some errors when it was trying to boot. So
There will be typically there will be some errors when you start something completely new,
mhm.
but I don't know. It depends on what actually was the error. Sometimes the error is bad.
Yes, I know.
Sometimes it is not. Sometimes it's something like not able to determine the type of the hardware or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
says I can't find,
Oh,
and
here. Oh.
okay.
It says there failed to start. It's tried, failed to start login. Oh, now it says, can you see? Wait now.
Must be at the top. No, I can't see anything. I see a blank screen.
Oh, there it is.
It's not in focus. If you can, yeah. Can you read it?
It says Ubuntu 16.04.3 LTS, Ubuntu-mate TTY1, Ubuntu mate login.
Oh,
It's asking for a login.
Okay. If you keep the Alt key pressed and
it just disappeared.
Is it still doing something?
Nope.
Can you see the that disappeared? I think because it's the screensaver or something like that. If you move the mouse pad or tap on a key,
no, nothing is happening.
Yeah. Okay. If you keep the Alt key pressed and let's say press F7, Alt F7.
So now say that again.
Alt F7.
R is in the letter R.
No, Alt key.
Oh, Alt. The Alt key.
Yeah. You have the Control key.
And the Alt key. Okay, F7.
Alt F7. Just Alt and F7. Is there any change on the screen? Do you see anything?
There's just a flashing dot. That's all.
Okay. Try Alt F8, F9, F11, like that. Try all those F keys one after another. Let's see what is there any change.
Well, I can go back to F1.
Yeah. Alt F1, I think, brings you back to that login prompt.
No,
nothing's
happening.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything really on the.
See, there's just nothing on the screen.
Oh. Oh, okay. That means try rebooting.
Oh, wait. Something is happening. Nope. There's just a little flashing, something right there in the corner. That's all. You can't see it, but I can see it.
Just hit the Enter key. You can try more than once. Doesn't do anything. Anything happening there?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
Nothing happening.
Control Alt Delete may not. Yeah. Is there a reset key on the laptop, or is it? How do you normally?
Well, there's a button here. I can just close it down.
Yeah. Close it down and restart it. Let's see.
Oh, I see where the blue key is now. I didn't see that before.
Oh.
Oh dear. All right. Reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says to interrupt normal startup, press the blue key. Should I do that?
Yeah. If you do that, then what does it show?
It shows a screen of a funny little, it's not weird. Oh, it's gone. I was going to show it to you, but it disappeared. So now it's just got a flashing dash up in the extreme left-hand corner. Oh, something just flashed by. Okay, here we go again. TPM error.
Can you show me the? Can you lift up the laptop itself?
No, that's harder to do.
Oh, okay. IO error. Oh. IO error. It doesn't sound good. Reboot again. Let the camera be on the screen, and you just reboot. Let me see. Oh, you have to hold the camera, is it?
Yeah.
By hand. Can you put it somewhere so that I can see the...
I'm just wondering if I could set my phone up to do that.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm just wondering whether if I open the camera.
Mm-hmm. You should actually be able to go into the Hangout on the phone.
Yeah.
Join. And then the camera will open. Let the camera show the laptop screen. You'll be twice in the video stream, but yes.
Oh, it says history is off. Now, how the heck do I turn that on? Let's see if I can do that. Add to home screen. Nope. It's just turning round and round. Oh, there we go. Oh. Here we go. All right.
Oh, you'll have to mute the camera on one of them. Mute the mic.
Yeah. Okay, stop.
you need to mute both the mic and the speaker on the phone.
Sorry.
Oh, but it muted the camera. Oh. Camera on the phone. Yeah, before you unmute the camera on the phone, turn down the volume to 0.
Okay.
Yeah. Now if you point the phone camera onto the laptop.
Yeah. Why is it? Oh, I need to put I know what's wrong. I need to point it the other way.
So is it front facing?
Yeah. Oh. So the only way I'd be able to do it is this way.
It's okay. Yeah, whichever is. Yeah. In the meanwhile, what's happening on the laptop?
Nothing.
Is it still doing?
Just a minute now. Just let me get this thing.
Yeah.
Come on. Why is it doing that? I should be able to turn it the other way, shouldn't I?
Yeah. It should be the camera control logically. In the Hangout setting, the gear wheel and
there is no gear wheel here on the phone.
Oh.
So I'll just have to turn it the other way so that you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it a bit further. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So shall I reboot?
Yeah. Oh, it's the blue Think Vantage button. Okay.
I've got my finger on it. There.
Okay, it's booting from the.
Yeah. It's not very clear, is it?
It's. I think it's struggling to determine what to focus on. Take it further, yeah.
So now it says attempting to read a PCR value.
Okay. It's not showing. I'm not seeing. Okay. You also said you created or copied stuff onto the USB stick. Did you copy Did you copy that big file?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, probably not useful, because that what you copied is a disk image,
I
which is
see.
meant to be on the disk.
I see.
And if it says disk, I did see an IO error. I don't know whether it was an IO error in terms of trying to read from the disk and there is an error, or there is some IO error with respect to some other hardware on the laptop. I don't know. Uh, that is a puzzle for me. But for creating a bootable USB, you need to look at a slightly different image. I think I did give you the link yesterday. Might not have. I might not. I might have or might not have. Because the what you actually need on the USB stick
Will be
is,
different from what you want on the DVD. I get that. Yeah.
yeah, because on the DVD, the image that you downloaded, it's an image. It needs to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
broken up into files and folders and
Yeah.
all the constituents for it to work. Um, so if you copy the other one from the USB, from the website into the USB,
Yeah.
then you may have some better luck. But then I'm I'm not so sure with the. You also seem to have a similar laptop to mine. Probably yours is a better one. Mine is a basic one.
This is a
But
T410.
it's a fairly high end. Maybe slightly older, but
Yeah.
fairly high end. Mine is a basic B570. Is it B? Yeah, something B,
Yeah.
basic.
Yeah. Well, I bought this at a secondhand shop. So there's a shop here in town where, like, they lease these out to governments and big companies, and then when the lease is up, they turn them back in, refurbish them, and then sell them. So, which for the amount that, I didn't need a new one. I just needed something I could do a presentation from. So.
Were there any more errors or anything so far?
Nothing is. It's just still clicking along on this. So I'm hoping that the errors, that error page will come up so you'll be able to see what it says. Amazing. Gesundheit. So you can see how small my place is.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah.
Oh, there. Oh.
Quite a few. It's not very clear.
Failed to login service, and now it wants a Ubuntu Mate login.
Oh, let's say you type in root as in plant root. ROOT.
Yeah.
Enter and enter.
Password.
Yeah, just hit enter. What is it saying?
Login incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Now I've lost the login screen. It's gone blank again.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Probably you should pull out the DVD and when it starts up, does it show? Does it even allow you to boot from a USB? I don't know.
Do you want me to plug it in and see?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking the disk out.
Mm-hmm.
I better keep that because it's not labeled.
Oh.
So I probably should reboot.
Yeah, put the USB stick in and reboot. And watch the screen as you reboot. Does it? It may or may not give you an option. May or may not even try to boot from the USB. May or may not.
Windows just opened. Even though I hit that blue button.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean window? Oh, it booted into Windows.
Yeah.
Oh. Which means probably it won't even allow you to boot into boot using USB.
Right. Well, the USB is flashing right now.
Oh, okay. What's on this? Oh, the screen has. Screen is blank. Is it?
There's a little round circle going round in circles.
Oh, that's the Windows 10 boot up thing, is it?
Likely.
Hmm.
Oh, look at this.
Working on updates, 100% complete. Don't turn off your computer.
That may be why we couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Possible. Oh, it seems to be booted and ready for you to log in.
Yeah, it just says welcome, but it's still the little circles going around. You can't really see what's going on from this. This is not working, is it?
It's okay. Better than nothing. Yeah, it has gone back to Windows.
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay, on that laptop, if you go to the Ubuntu website I showed you, I don't know. Okay.
Wait a minute. I can find our So should I pull that disk that no, I'll just leave it on there. Okay. So if I open I think I have to open Chrome first. Okay, there we go. All right, so if I go to our discussion from yesterday,
I think it is called ubuntumate.org or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Okay, I'm just going back. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Why don't I show that to you here so you can see what I'm looking at? I'll go right back to the beginning of our conversation. Oh, there it is. Is that the one there?
Yeah.
Okay. For a retrospective future, it says.
Yeah. There we are.
Learn more, then screenshots, then Raspberry Pi 2, then sponsors. I need to go probably to the download page. Okay. Now I get to choose a 64-bit or a 32-bit. Power PC or Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi. Yeah. That's the one I was talking about the other day. But yeah. I think you can go with the 64-bit one.
Yeah. And then I get a message that says, if you have a Lenovo laptop, it is strongly advised to choose the 16.04.3 LTS.
Yes.
Okay. So that's this.
If you click on that, then I think it takes you to...
it takes me to the same screen that you either have the torrent or the ISO file.
Is there one for USB?
No, it doesn't say anything about USB.
Oh.
Wait, now let's go down further. Mirrors and other options, getting started. Hello Tux. Metallic unibody stick. That is just 41 millimeters long and less than, it's a stick. osdisc.com. PayPal in case I want to donate. And then these two files. Now, opposite the first one, the torrent, it says magnet link beside it.
No.
And then down underneath both of those links, it says download size 1.73 gigs. And then there's another thing that says SHA2565 SUM.
Yeah, checksum. Yeah. If you go further down, if mirrors and other options.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other downloads, it says.
Yeah. Desktop image. Oh, it only gives you the. I don't know. At this point, I am kind of. Run out of ideas.
Select an image, desktop image, it says. My God, look at all these files.
The other thing, you said you bought the laptop from somebody. Yeah. Are you in contact with that person, or how is it?
No, it's a company downtown.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't normally go there, or you have no interaction with him other than this one-time thing that happened? Or?
Actually, I bought one from him before.
Mm-hmm.
And I lent it to my son.
Mm.
And then my son decided that he wanted to, he was ready to buy one for himself. So we went down and we looked at everything for him, and we saw this one, and this seemed to be more suited to what I do. And so I bought this one, and Damon paid me for the old one. But and I can't remember whether it was this one or the first one. The battery ran out, and when you buy one of these used laptops from them, they will sell you the a new battery at cost. So I bought a new battery. I think it was for the first one for that Damon has. So yeah.
The reason I asked is there any way whether you can contact them and ask these questions or not? So from what you're telling me, probably not. They may not even know what I'm going to ask. So
oh, okay.
In the sense, you probably already know what I might ask him, in the sense, can he help installing Ubuntu on the laptop?
Oh,
probably not.
No, no. I have a local tech that I work with. He's been my tech, and he helps me do whatever I need to do.
Well, one thing I see is I too have a Lenovo laptop, and Lenovo seems to be having quite a bit of problems with the because my laptop has one major issue. It can't boot from USB at all.
Oh,
don't know why. It may be a long-standing problem with the Ubuntu and so on. So,
well, but you know what? Since I'm, what I'm tempted to do is I'm tempted to put that disk in again and try, because it was in the middle of that Windows update. And I'm tempted to go try again now that the update is finished.
Okay. Now, if you go to that laptop and say shut down,
yeah,
simply say shut down. Don't say reboot. Just say shut down.
Right.
Let it shut down.
I'll take this USB stick out.
Yeah. Probably because when you say shut down, it's going to actually install all the updates, as I was mentioning earlier. It doesn't apply the updates until you actually shut down, which is a stupid thing, but that's what they do.
I know. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. And oh, it says my battery is running low. I need to go get my, can I plug it in here? I guess I can. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for the laptop. Okay.
I just have to get down on the floor.
Oh. Yeah, I think what you're saying probably can work. Allow the laptop to shut down and then shut down completely and then reboot the laptop. And I think probably you need to do the same with your desktop as well.
Why do you say that? Oh yeah.
Because the updates are not applied until you actually shut down.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna shut my desktop down. Otherwise, we would hang up our hangup.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
What I'm saying is, yeah, after we
yeah.
this.
Go here and shut down. Okay. All right, I'm going to boot again.
Oh, okay. So what I was saying was, once you, yeah, in fact, your problems may get resolved once you shut down your even your desktop. I don't know. Hopefully.
Well, I mean, I normally do. I shut it down probably about once a week. And
I typically always shut it down as soon as I'm done doing whatever I'm doing. I shut it down and close it.
do you leave yours off at night?
Yeah, leave it off. And moreover, I'm not using Windows, so
Yeah.
The idiosyncrasies of Microsoft are not really going to affect me. So
Right. So it's trying to reboot
from the disk. Yeah. Okay.
This phone is getting very hot. I think I better turn it off.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Battery. It has sucked all the battery.
No, it's only at 65%. This is a Google Pixel, and I'll tell you that battery usually lasts me. Well, it lasts the full day, and and still with lots at night. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could have one, but yeah, I might even get maybe when things settle down. Maybe, I don't know. Well, one of the things it has a it is supposed to have a not the Pixel 1, which is what you have. Pixel 2.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a really good camera. So
yeah. Well, the Pixel One has a very good camera.
Yeah.
I have no complaints with it at all.
Yeah, even actually, even for video shooting, and I'm planning to create training videos and so on. So for that, I would like to have a camera which can shoot what I'm doing and what's on screen, and
yeah,
all those various combinations.
yeah.
So I'm thinking about all that, but yeah.
One of the things that I really like about this, I was just gonna where the heck did that go? Um, I just realized something disappeared off my screen. Where did it go? Wow. I have this little program called Reflector.
Mm-hmm.
And it so you can show what's on your
Yeah, I think I had one called as Visor.
But this little reflector, it just worked like a hot damn, but now I see it's missing from my phone. Amazing. Where did it go? And the other thing I really like about it's fast.
Yeah, Pixel phone is fast.
Yeah.
It's fast mainly because of the software optimization, which is a funny thing to say, as in, strictly speaking, actually the Samsung hardware is better, but Samsung software is not very good.
Right.
And strange as it may seem, the reviews that I have read and heard or seen on the web, when they talk about Apple iPhone, the iPhone has the best hardware, but
Really?
the worst, yeah, but the
The worst
worst
software.
And most of us tend to associate Apple with the software, which is
bizarre.
Yeah, and that's it's a sad thing, really. They have lost their
Okay,
track.
here it's come up, and there's two things that failed. Failed to start the network manager. Failed to start modem manager.
Oh.
Starting WA, the disk contains an unclean file system, it says.
Okay.
So that tells me I probably should have formatted the disk before we did anything.
No.
No?
No. That actually is because I think we pulled the it was doing something and we pulled, but that
okay,
really doesn't matter much. It should from what you're saying, you're still seeing those messages on screen rather than graphical.
It's gone. I've got a black screen now, and but I can still hear the disk turning. So it's not finished whatever it was doing. So. Oh, here comes the screen. Woo! There's a white band across the top and a white band across the bottom.
Oh.
And nothing in between.
I think it will appear, I think. Can you see the mouse pointer?
No, not yet. It's still turned, but the disk is still working.
Yeah. Looks like it has gone a step further.
Yeah.
But as I said before, when it runs from the DVD,
oh, there's the mouse. I've got the mouse now.
There should be one another one which says install it onto hard disk and things like that. But let's see when it comes.
Yeah. Oh, woo! I've got a screen that says Ubuntu Mate. So my diagnosis was correct. We weren't able to do anything because of friggin' Windows. I find Windows on my oh, look at this. It says battery is very low capacity. It may be old or broken.
Yeah, that is a message which I get all the time. But anyway, yeah.
Close that. The panel encountered a problem while loading Trash Apple Factory Trash Apple applet. Do you want to delete the applet from your configuration?
Can you show me the screen?
Can you see it?
No, it's.
Do I make it? If I make it closer, there.
Yeah. Oh, the panel. Do you applet from your configuration? Trash applet factory. Oh.
Well, now we're into welcome.
Okay. It's doing things very slowly because it's reading from the. But
from
if I can, yeah.
Yeah. So up here is a couple of things on the screen. It says
what? Yeah, one of them is install Ubuntu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one, and now we've got a welcome screen. Thank you for downloading Ubuntu Mate, joining our community. The at Welcome application provides useful documentation on getting started with your computer. Once installed, Welcome will showcase a large array of applications that will get the most out of your computing. We hope you enjoy. So I'm assuming I need to click on continue.
Yeah. And it will churn away for another. Okay. Yeah.
Now, and I decided I wasn't going to donate until I could see whether it works or not.
Yeah. No need to donate anything even at this moment. I would say. What's the install? Is there? There's a green button at the.
It says install now, right? Wait now. Right there.
Yeah. Install what? Up.
It's now here. Oh, sorry. It says on the left-hand side, there's an introduction. Then there's another one that says features. And then it says installation help. And then it says community, and then chat room, and then install now.
Yeah, click on install now. Anything happening?
Well, the disk is turning.
Okay. He did say something about the network, didn't it? Is the laptop connected on the wired network, or is it
No,
on?
it's not. It's not. It's not. It's on a Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi typically has problems with the installation of Ubuntu, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
So now it's asking me to choose the language, English. So I guess I would just continue.
Yeah.
And now connecting this computer to a Wi-Fi network always allows you to install third-party software. Download updates, automatically detect your time zone, install full support for your language. Connect.
Yeah. You have, as it says, you have two choices.
Yeah.
If you say yes, and then it'll ask you for the password into your Wi-Fi network,
Yeah.
and then it'll connect. And if
I
you
just have to find my I don't see my thing there.
isn't it the top one?
That one? No.
If it is not there, then is it showing you all your neighbors' network?
Likely. That one might be. I'm just not sure. I need to go dig it out. Let me do that. That's easy to do. Shaw FE7. Here it is. It's this one here. Or see, both of those are mine. I never know which one to do. So one of them looks stronger than the other, so I shall take that one. And now it's asking for the password. 25115 capital B 0427994. Oh, it didn't take. What's going on here? Oh, display. That would help. Let's go back. Start again. 25115 capital B 0427794. Okay. Connect.
It's gone to the next one. Has it?
It's just doing something here.
If you can show the screen.
Okay. So now it's giving me the choice. Everything's backwards here. Download updates while installing. And the other one is install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware.
You can tick both of them, but it would take a bit longer.
Yeah. So what should I do?
The updates, I think, can be done later also. But if you, click on the second one, install third party. Because I suspect that was the reason why it had problems initially.
Oh, okay.
Away we go. It couldn't find out, or rather, the third-party stuff is not there on the boot media. It's only there on the internet. So only if it is able to get it when it boots, it's able to. Yeah.
So it's turning.
Okay. Then it should probably next few questions probably are even more confusing for you. So yeah, I need to be here. You did say you would like to retain Windows as,
I think so, just in case because at some point, if I decide to give this to my husband, he would, the whole concept of Ubuntu would just
throw him off.
It would just not work.
Yeah.
And I think there's enough space on this computer. I mean, there's nothing else on this computer. So, because I use I use nothing but Google on this computer. So there's really almost nothing on the hard drive. Oh, here. Now, install Ubuntu Mate alongside Windows 10.
Yeah.
Erase disk, install Ubuntu. So I'm thinking the first one is what I want.
Yeah. And
there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices there.
Yeah, I think the first one is what you need.
Okay. So now it has stopped. So continue. Computer currently has Windows. What would you like to do? Okay. But the continue has is grayed out. So
I think you need to click on that. I think it is click on the first option there.
Yeah, but it's already selected.
Click on it. Yeah, it is showing you the recommended one, I think.
It's not
not doing anything?
No. It's there, it's stopped. Now
okay. If you click on that again and then continue, click on the continue.
The continue is grayed out.
Yeah, because I think you need to click on the option, the first one. Did you click on the first one?
Yeah.
That's weird. Scroll up and let me see that again. Okay. In which case, yeah, just to test, click on the second option there and then click back on the first one. Now click back on the first one. Now, do you see the...
No, it's still grayed out. something else. You can create or resize portions yourself or choose multiple portions. No.
You can do that, but that that option is going to be a bit more difficult.
So what if I go down here and choose that and then go back? No, it's not giving me.
Click on the back button then.
So we're back to the install third party.
Yeah, click on it is selected or not selected?
Yes, it is.
Selected. Then say continue. Did you say continue?
Yes, I did. And there's a little wheel turning round and round.
Okay. Oh.
How come do I see, why do I see applications, places, systems, and I see a Firefox
At the top?
Yeah, icon at the top.
That is from the DVD.
Oh. So now the wheel is just turning. The disc is not doing anything, but there's a wheel turning.
If you click on the
here. Now we've got, now it's install, and then the continue button is there. So I click on that. Okay. Now it says select drive, allocate drive space by dragging the divider below.
Yeah. On one side, I'm seeing 195. What's there on the other side?
Oh, sorry. You can't see.
Okay. 123.
123.
That should be, yeah. Just hit continue or okay. Yeah.
Install now, it says.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I can't believe it. We got this far. Wow.
Yeah. It's continuing, I hope.
Yes. It's
still doing.
Yeah. The little wheel is turning. Oh, here. Before you can select a new partition size, any previous changes have to be written to disk. You cannot undo this operation. Please note that the resize operation may take a long time.
Yeah, okay.
So just continue?
Yeah. But one of the problems with the Ubuntu is that it actually expects you to know something. The user to know something. It expects the user to be intelligent, and but that often puts quite a lot of people off, in the sense they don't know what it is talking about. Then they in the end actually end up feeling stupid, because the computer expects me to know something and I don't know it, so I'm stupid.
Can't wait. All right, write the changes to disk, ? As a super user, it says. Oh, me, a super user. Oh, my God.
Yes.
If you continue, the changes listed below will be written to the disks. Otherwise, you will be able to make further changes manually. The partition tables of the following devices are changed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
SCSI1.
SCSI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The following partitions are going to be formatted.
Okay. Continue.
So
Okay.
just continue. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It gives you so much information at sometimes it feels, oh, that is too much, and yeah. Okay,
So
I
here
think
it
it has
says,
come to.
where am I?
Yeah, you need to click on where your location is. I think it is there, isn't it? Yeah,
Well, if
more or
if
less.
if this relates to time zone, yes, I'm in the Vancouver time zone, but I'm not in Vancouver.
Yeah. If you click on where you are, map, will it change anything?
No, it doesn't.
Because I think it's already.
I think it's the time zone.
Yeah. You are in Vancouver time zone?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Okay, now keyboard layout. English US.
Mm-hmm. That you need to.
English.
Yeah, you need to tell me. Yeah. Is there a Canada option there? Is the keyboard Canada, or I don't know. You tell me.
Well, usually I get the choice of English UK or English US. So for me, I prefer the English UK because when you get into things like dictionary or whatever, Canadians use the UK
Okay. Then.
spellings. So,
Yeah.
all right, now here is who are you?
Yeah. You need to key in your name, which you will be using to log in, and you can keep it as short as possible, but or as long as. But you'll have to. You may have to type in the full name that you give there. So your choice.
Okay, now it says my computer's name is Lowell Ann ThinkPad, whatever. Pick a username, Lowell Ann, that's fine. Choose a password.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've learned that I need to do that on paper so that
Yeah, remember it. Yeah.
well, so I don't goof. um, so what shall I use for password? Because obviously it doesn't allow you to use LastPass. So
For now, you can use anything you, because what we are actually doing now is only uh, trying and hoping it works.
so 11, how many? It doesn't say how many digits. So
7 or 8.
okay.
They may have a default standard, but
Now, down below, oh, it says they do not match. See, just only.
Mm. Yeah, it does do that check. So make sure they match passwords.
Oh, it says installation failed. The installer encountered an error.
Oh dear.
Copying files to the hard disk. This is often due to a faulty CD disk or drive or faulty hard drive disk. It may help to clean the DVD to burn at a lower speed. To clean the DVD lens, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, can you show me the screen? Is there anything that... installer? Oh, files to the hard disk. Oh dear. Okay.
It was making a bad noise.
It may be due to your it may be due to problem on the laptop reader, as in,
yeah,
or maybe the disk itself. Click OK.
It says installer crashed. We're sorry the installer crashed. After you close the window will show you a file will allow you to file a bug report using integrated bug reporting tool. This will gather information about your system and your installation process. The details will be sent to our bug tracker and a developer will attend to the problem as soon as possible.
Okay.
And then there's a button down there that says close.
Okay. Yeah.
So now I'm back to that screen.
Oh. That does mean that there is some hardware problem. Yeah, I think, but we did go quite a long way, and I don't know what. Okay, close that and reboot the laptop. Hope it shows you something better now.
Now it says the panel encountered a problem while loading.
Okay, it's the same problem. Yeah, trash applet factory. Yeah.
So don't delete or delete. Oh, here's collecting information. It's a good thing I wrote that password down.
What's the temperature there now?
Today, my phone will tell me.
Here it is 6 degrees.
It's 5 degrees here.
Oh, we are close together. 5
yeah.
and
but
6.
It does say it's going to go up to 7.
Yeah, here it says 6 degrees current location, and 9 is what's maximum.
I
don't think you can see that. It's not very clear. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so Is it still doing that? Collecting
Yes.
information?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Hmm. If it still takes, I'll give it another minute. If it goes at the max, you'll have to pull the plug and restart the laptop.
Start again.
Yeah. I think it's quite likely that your DVD writer, DVD drive on the laptop may have, yeah, typically what happens on laptop is um, the laptop DVD writer has a lens.
Yeah.
And many times I've seen the lens is actually exposed. It's at the bottom, so that your finger can end up on the lens and smudge it.
Oh. Aha.
That's the way sometimes I find uh, cleaning the drive often makes things
Work.
work.
Okay, it's still just going. So shall I cancel and close?
Yeah. Because I want to see whether you I hope we haven't trashed the hard disk.
Collecting problem. No, it's still I tried to cancel, but it's
It does look like you do have some hardware problems there. What's the temperature inside actually where you are?
oh, I don't know.
Because even that has a I don't know whether you have heard. Somebody was saying the iPhone 10 iPhone 10 fails in freezing conditions apparently.
Oh, this it's always too warm in here.
Mm.
In fact, I shall open the window a little bit and get another cup of coffee.
Is it still doing the collecting info? I think we'll have to.
It's trying to.
Yeah.
Hang on just a sec.
Okay.
So, how bizarre. What's going on here? The little wheel is turning.
Mm-hmm.
I did cancel. Wait, now where are you?
Okay.
Here. So, but it's not stopping.
Okay. There is there is that red cross button at the top right corner of that window.
Yeah.
Hit that. Click on that. Still nothing.
Nothing.
And is it still?
Now let's do this. Cancel again. Close. Let's see. No. It's.
Yeah. If you take the mouse to the top of the screen, is there a there must be a shutdown. Oh, that looks like there is another window behind this window that you're seeing there. The applet collecting info. Is there another window?
That's this one. The panel encountered a problem, and so maybe should I say delete or don't delete?
Whichever doesn't make much difference.
No, it's stuck.
Okay. Now if you go to the I don't know whether it's top of the screen or bottom. Where did you see those Firefox and
right up there?
Yeah, is there a start or something which says
no
menu?
Nothing.
What about the bottom of the screen?
No, it just down below it gives you right now. God. There.
That's the right corner. Left corner? Not that. Still further left. Yeah.
No. See, the thing is turning around there. Like I can't select anything because the cursor.
You're still doing something.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I think will have to do the hard way. Push the reset button on the computer or pull the plug, one of the two.
Okay. Now, should I leave the disk in or take it out?
Take it out.
Oh, maybe I can't right now. Can I?
Oh.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get into it until I turn the back on again.
Yeah, turn it back on, and as soon as you switch it on, try to take the disk out before it boots.
Okay, it's going into Windows.
Okay. So, yeah, I think one of the two is faulty there. Either you're, as I said, there is a smudge on the lens of the DVD drive, or the disk itself was not created properly. So there is somewhere problem there.
Ooh.
Still. Yeah. So you're saying it has gone into Windows. Now, if you see the go to File Explorer on the laptop, and see if it has changed the. You probably will say less space left.
Now, where would I go to that? Computer?
Yeah.
Um,
No, wherever you, I mean, how do you do the file manager, file explorer, whatever?
File Explorer, I can get that.
Does it show you how much space is there on the disk, on the hard disk somewhere? Or do you see any major change as it is now, or no?
Nope, I don't see it, any. Frequent folders. Now, let's see. Let's go back here. So it says the local disk C has 228 gigabytes free.
Okay, so what we tried didn't do really
Didn't
anything.
do a thing. Goody.
But that was I think the problem was either with the DVD disc, which has an error, or the drive. On the laptop, it may have a smudged lens or something like that.
And I have almost never used it, so I can't tell you any.
But you did say it's a used one, so
yeah.
In fact, if you have never really used it, that itself can be a problem, in the sense not used, so gets a bit tight,
but
or whatever.
It could very well be the disc as well, because it was a disc that I had used and cleaned. I don't have a totally clean, brand new disc. So all I've got, I mean, I've got several more like this, but.
Yeah, actually, if you say format the disk, and it's a DVD read-write disk, it does take hell a lot of time to actually format the disk.
Well, and what happened, you know, if I just put the disk in, and sometimes Windows will open and say, what do you want to do with this? But other times it does nothing. And then the couple of times that I did try to do the reformat, it just went round and round and round and round and round, and then said, I can't do it. So that's why I gave up and went to the data stick, because I didn't. But I can see now why it really needed to be the disk, because that's what the file is.
Yeah. Okay, I think we did learn something there. Your laptop can run Ubuntu. But there is some software incompatibility, probably because the DVD was not didn't have the correct information, not properly written was corrupt, whatever, I don't know, something like that. So
so what I'm wondering is, I mean, these DVDs are all clean. They all look clean.
mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
You can repeat the same exercise on your own, or we can set up another date and try it again. But when it comes to solving the problem that you have, I think it's why did we start this whole exercise? The whole exercise we started because we thought...
Well, because I get so frustrated with Windows interrupting and doing things when I want to be doing something else. That was I mean, that whole exercise, what the being your own CEO yesterday, I mean, on my end, everything looked fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it didn't. So then we shut down, and I did the whole process all over again, set everything up, and that time it was working fine.
Yeah.
So, but I got a sense, because I mean, when there's a downloader, when there's something happening, I can hear it in my tower. So I could tell there was something going on. And I mean, right now there's nothing going on. The computer is completely silent. But so, and I mean, my techie, I mean, when the last time we set everything up, his suggestion was to leave the computer on, because at one time, you know, a lot of updates and things would happen during the night or whatever, and that was the reason we were leaving the computer on, was so that during the day you weren't interrupted. But that doesn't seem to work anymore.
That's because of the stupid way these updates are applied. They expect you to shut down and restart, and I've seen that happen even with Windows 7. I often see when I say shut down, it says, oh, applying updates, don't pull the power, and
yes, exactly. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
So until you do a shutdown, it doesn't actually apply the updates. It downloads them and keeps them. For what? I don't know, but
yeah. Yeah, it's very annoying. And then there's this thing with the backup and sync with Google. So I have figured out that you can go in and pause that. So
I think those two things probably are the major reasons why, yeah, you need to. And I think here's the bad news. I remember reading somewhere that Microsoft sends out its updates and bug fixes and so on Tuesdays.
Oh. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, really good.
So
right. Well, you know what? So what I'm wondering is, on Monday night, then what you're saying is that I should shut the computer off on Monday night and turn it back on. So if there's something that needs to happen, But if they do their stuff on Tuesday, that's not going to help me, is it?
Yeah. Probably the better way to do is shut it down end of Tuesday. But typically what I do is when I see that happen, when I start Windows, or rather when I shut down Windows, it says updates applying, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. I would say, okay, I'll allow it to shut down and then turn it on back on and see what it does. I have also seen sometimes, again, it goes and starts downloading some more.
I know. I know.
But I typically, what I normally do is I shut down the computer completely when I'm not using it. So, and I'm not using Windows anyway. Most of the time I use Ubuntu.
Right.
So,
well, you know what I might do is when I find some time, I might go through that process we did. I'll go to the file, right click, and try doing another disk just in case that disk was corrupted. And
and in that window there is another option which I think which says verify what you write. I don't think you can see it now. When you right click on that and say burn the disk,
yeah,
and that little window pops up, there is an option which says one of the checkbox, I think, at the bottom, which says if you tick it, it will verify the data that is written. What it actually does is it actually takes double the time, in the sense it writes it,
right,
and then once the writing is over, it then goes and tries to read it, compares it with the actual file, and sees does it match.
Sure it's correct.
If it matches, then only it will say success.
Okay.
So you may try that as well. So,
okay.
but I think, yeah, as I said, Tuesdays are Microsoft's favorite day for sending updates. So,
well, it's happened twice now.
Yeah, and
so, and of course, it's what happened on Tuesday has generated a whole bunch of conversation about Hangouts themselves. I know that Bill, for example, I mean, he's in Belize and he doesn't have, his internet connection is not wonderful. But it seems as though Zoom takes up way less resource. And so when he's in Zoom, he it works really well. But bring him into a Hangout and it's choppy. It's, all kinds of problems. So, I mean, we've been talking about that, and we're both taking that course that Andrew is doing on OBS, and thinking that maybe because there's a way, Michael Daniels, there's a way to use OBS and bring Zoom into an OBS. And so we've been talking about maybe trying that, because I mean it seems like everybody is noticing that Google is not putting the time into keeping the Hangouts. They're not devoting any time or attention to Hangouts anymore.
Yes, you're right.
And so, I mean, everybody's just kind of looking around for alternatives.
Yeah, so I agree. Google is not putting as many resources as they used to onto
Right.
Google Hangouts. And yeah, I think you were talking about Google Meet.
Well,
They seem to be doing for G Suite users like
yeah,
you and me, but that doesn't solve the problem that you're trying to address now.
no.
Uh,
So, I mean, the Hangout works fine for me. I mean, our transmission here is fine, but
yeah.
oh, and the other thing that you know, the user to user group have noticed. Oh, that's the other thing we talked about was if people start coming in after you start to broadcast, it
Mhm.
seems to create a problem.
Mm.
So what's been happening with my Hangouts? People come in at the last minute,
Mm. Mm.
and it seems as though that may be part of the problem as well.
Mm.
So I mean we talked informally, Roland and Bill and I think it was Alana was there and Nathan was there. We went back in to make sure that the reset that I did worked. Yeah, you watched part of that.
Mm.
So I mean we talked about maybe what I'm going to have to say is if you get here after the transmissions, after the broadcast has started, don't come in.
Mm. Yeah, that's a kind of gentleman's agreement, in the sense you can't do anything if they break it. So
Yeah.
um,
But I think next week, you know, when everybody comes in, I think we're going to have a conversation about that.
mm, yeah.
Because I mean, if and the other thing that I mean, we looked at Lightstream, and it doesn't appear that Lightstream is will work for Lightstream works really well if you're just doing a presentation
Mm-hmm.
with one person or maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
But for the what I do, inviting all these people to come in and chat, it won't work.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to go in and find their camera and set up, and it would mean everybody would have to be in an hour ahead of time. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So, as an alternative, I mean, we are taking this OBS course, and maybe as time goes on, we'll learn how to do all that.
Mm-hmm. But then with OBS, you're much more dependent on the resources available on your computer for the
That's right.
for
Yeah.
the OBS. Whereas with the Hangout, as we are running it now, it's more of okay, computer uses the webcam and the
Yeah.
browser. Of course, what else is the computer doing? That does make a lot of difference.
Yeah.
And I think in your case, I think that's what is troubling. I mean, giving you a lot of trouble. Windows is sending all these downloads or updates, and
I wonder what would happen if I've never
actually, but that did. There is a possibility of you turning the automatic Windows updates off, but then you'll have to make sure that you do keep your system up to date. You have to go and download it yourself,
yeah.
when it is appropriate for you, and then keep the system up to date. That is a possibility.
I'm just doing a Google search. How to time Microsoft updates.
Mm.
See if there's an answer.
You could have
How do
tried
you
your.
schedule? Here it is. How do you schedule updates on Windows 10?
Yeah.
Oh, it says you can't choose which updates to download, but you do have a say about when they're installed. There, I'll go in and read that.
Yeah, I think that's but still it means that a lot of work for you, in the sense you have to uh, you essentially become a systems administrator for
Yeah.
your Windows thing, which no longer becomes an automatic thing and
No.
happens.
And then underneath it says, right under that, it says Patch Tuesday, and
Yeah,
that's in Wikipedia.
yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about. When Microsoft sends all the updates on Tuesdays.
Well, I will read what it says in this article. How to schedule?
But
It's in PC World, so I'll read that and see what if there's anything in there that will give
yeah,
me a.
but I would still say it would be good alternative if you have another computer. You have one laptop
Yeah.
which can work on something other than Windows, like Ubuntu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if it is, I mean, if you had a Apple Mac, that would have
No.
been
No.
better.
Not going to Apple.
Yeah, no, but that yes, I agree. Um, uh, my main point was something other than Windows.
Yeah.
Anything else? Yeah.
Yeah. Well. And of course, I've never I've never done a Hangout from this laptop before, so I have no idea whether the camera is adequate. And then I would need to plug in a headset or something.
You should be able to use your C920, plug it into that laptop and use it, which is what I'm doing. I'm using the 920. No, I'm not using the built-in webcam from this laptop. So
Hmm.
and I'm using Ubuntu. So
Yeah.
as I'm speaking to you,
Yeah.
I'm running Ubuntu.
So, but you see what I'm trying to say is, even as an alternative, I would need to be able to switch to something really quickly. And what we're describing is unplugging the webcam out of there and plugging it in there and plugging in a microphone, all of that. That is not going to be any better because it requires a bunch of setup. So,
Agreed. Yeah, but if you have set it up at least to do what I mean, the basic Hangout, the problem that you faced yesterday can be avoided. I mean, it's strange how it was I could hear everyone else, but not, and I could not see
yeah,
the film strip like we are seeing the film strip here.
I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean everybody. Well, and the odd thing was everything was fine for me.
mm,
Everything looked fine for Jay.
yeah, but now
Um,
it wasn't fine on the YouTube side. So, and as a matter of fact, let me check what's going on here. As
yeah, we don't need to record. We're still recording.
yeah, it's showing up. Did you hear that? Probably not. It's showing up on YouTube as it should be. You can see it on my website actually. You can see what we are talking there.
Oh, It's on your website?
Yeah.
What is it? Wake Technology?
Yeah, wake-technology.com. Live live shows.
Unify, Simplify, Amplify, Live on G Plus. Live shows, there it is. Oh, it wants me to register.
No, not yeah. I have put the register button right at the top, but below that, you should see. You would be able to see the If you hit the play button, it should show you what we are talking now, with a delay, of course. No, not I have put the register button right at the top.
Yeah.
But, below that, you should see.
I see it.
Would be able to see the If you hit the play button, it should show you what we are talking now, with a delay. Yeah.
Oh, so you're using VCP as well?
Yeah, I'm using VCP, and
Right on.
So I think
what I will do is I'll go in and repeat the process with the disk and see if that works. And if we've got this in here, then if I run into problems, I'll text you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thanks.
Thanks for the time and the experiment, and you did quite a lot of experimentation today. You did you tried your Pixel phone, hang out on that.
Yeah, right.
Camera, a lot of things.
That's the story of my life, Vivek.
Yeah.
And I certainly don't mind it. Oh, I'm looking at all your linkages, your social media things down the side. Is that social warfare?
No, it is something else. I don't. I think.
Is it part of your theme?
There are 2 or 3 things, and one came as part of GoDaddy. Another one came part of the theme. Third one, I also have a plugin. So so anyway, I think we have learned quite a lot. So
well, I'll give it a try with another disk and see whether that's it. Yeah. And if I get any further, then we'll know it was the disk.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Namaste.
Namaste.